How to make at least 160,000 naira every 2 weeks in Nigeria with your boss, Sienna or minibus. Hi, my name is Abbas, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make at least 160,000 naira every 2 weeks right here in Nigeria with your boss, Sienna or minibus. Now, I'm not putting this figure, 160,000 naira, just to get your attention. There are people that are following this method and are making more than this, making upwards of 200,000, 250 every 2 weeks. So if you are making a minimum of 160,000 naira every 2 weeks, that means in a month you are going on with at least 300,000 naira. Now, by way of introduction, my name is Abbas and I work with Movam. Now, Movam is a platform that uses artificial intelligence, that's AI, to manage transportation of goods. So you could call it a logistics company that uses artificial intelligence to manage transportation of goods. So, um, like I said earlier, you can make at least 160,000 naira every 2 weeks. That's 320,000 naira every month from what I will share with you in this video. All right. Now, note, if you have a bus, Sienna or minibus, this is something you can do full time or part time. Now, if you don't have your own vehicle, you can get one on a hire purchase. And if you are consistent, if you are serious with this, I tell you, within 8 months to 1 year, you can comfortably pay off that hire purchase and you own the vehicle. Also, if you have a job or a business that you are on currently, you can get a trustworthy person, you can employ a trustworthy person to be doing this for you as an additional source of income. Right? So this is not peculiar to any gender. Men and women are already earning a living from this. Now I'm based in Port Harcourt, and from our office in Movam in Port Harcourt, we have women that are doing much better on this thing, on what I'm going to share with you. Much better. They are doing much better than men. I mean, women that are making upwards of 400K every month. 400K every month. If you are making 400K every month, that's good money in Nigeria, right? So exactly how does this work? So I told you earlier that I work with Movam. Now, Movam is a company that partners with another company called Omni Retail. Omni Retail is a tech company that deals on FMCG. FMCG stands for fast moving consumer goods. So this company, Omni Retail, has won the fastest growing company in Africa for 2 consecutive years. So I'm not just saying this to sound good. Let's go online. So this is Movam. You just type on your phone on Google and search for Movam. So okay, made a mistake here. Movam, Movan. So Movam, you can just search online. These are companies that are active in Nigeria. Then Omni Retail. These are real companies. These are real companies. Omni Retail, Africa's fastest growing company, 2024 and 2025. So these are real companies, and I work with Movam, and we partner with Omni Retail. So let's continue. So how does this work? As a company, Omni Retail operates warehouses across different states in Nigeria where they store goods, like I said, fast-moving consumer goods like noodles, snacks, soaps, drinks, baby diapers, etc., of various brands. Now, our role at Movam in partnering with Omni Retail is to supply them with drivers that pick up their goods from their warehouses and deliver to their customers. So the customers have ordered for these goods. The driver's responsibility is to go in to their warehouse, pick up these goods, and deliver to the customers. So when our drivers deliver their goods to their customers and returns, Omni Retail pays Movam, and Movam pays the driver a percentage of the delivery amount made by the driver. Okay? So simply, this is how this thing works. So this is Omni Retail has a warehouse. So our driver from Movam visits the Omni Retail warehouse, picks up goods and goes to the customer. Now, these goods picked up could belong to one customer. In most cases, it could belong to a number of customers. I mean, 5, 10, 13 customers. All right. So once the driver is done making delivery, the customers make payment to Omni Retail. Now, Omni Retail makes payment to Movam, and Movam pays the driver 22.75% of the amount delivered by the driver. Now, this delivery is not interstate, that's from state to state. Also, it is not statewide. It is within an area that is known to the driver or that is close to the driver. All right. So, like in Rivers State, where I am based, we have more than 5 warehouses in Rivers State alone. So, all a driver has to do is on board with us at Movam, visit a warehouse that is close to him or that he knows the area well, visit the warehouse, pick up goods, then go to customers around that area and deliver these goods. The customer makes payments to Omni Retail. Omni Retail now makes payments to Movam, and Movam pays the driver 2.75% of the amount delivered by the customer. Now, these goods carried by the driver from the warehouse could be worth 2 million naira. It could be 1.5 million. It could be, oftentimes, it can be more than 2 million naira. So you are carrying goods worth millions, right? So this 2.75% is a good amount, and we will do the calculations very shortly. So let's do the math. The driver can carry goods worth 2 million naira or 1.5 million. So let's use 1.5 million. So out of 1.5 million, let's say the driver delivers 1.3 million to the customers. The customers make payments to Omni Retail, and Omni Retail makes payments to Movam. Now Movam pays the driver. Like I said, the driver is paid 2.75% of the delivered amount. So the driver in this scenario delivered 1.3 million. So 2.75% of 1.3 million is 35,750 naira. Let's do the math. Let me go to my calculator. So the driver delivered goods worth 1.3 million. That's 1,300,000 times 2.75%. So that's equals to 35,750. So on that delivery alone, the driver is making 35,750 naira. So this 2.75% is if the driver completes the delivery within 24 hours. He completes the delivery and is done with everything within 24 hours. If it exceeds 24 hours and goes to, say, 36 hours, the driver receives 2.5% payment. All right. So let's calculate 2.5% payment of 1.3 million. So let's go back. 1,300,000 times 2.5%. That's equals to 32,500. So the driver in this case is making 32,500. All right. So on average, the driver can make 82,500 naira for one delivery. So Movan pays drivers every 2 weeks. That means within 2 weeks, the driver can do at least 5 deliveries. At least 5 deliveries. So these 5 deliveries is for those that are doing this business part-time. So if you are full-time, let's say you are all in, you can do up to 7 to 9 deliveries within 2 weeks before your payment, within 2 weeks. So for a minimum of 5 deliveries, 32,500 naira times 5 is 162,500. That's for a minimum of 5 deliveries. The driver did 5 deliveries, and out of those deliveries is earning 32,500 times 5, that's 162,500. This is the amount Movam will pay this driver in 2 weeks. Now, for at least 7 deliveries, so let's say for drivers that work with us full time, they make up to 7 deliveries within 2 weeks, and most times up to 9 deliveries for those that are really fast. All right. So for at least 7 deliveries, That's 32,500 naira times 7. 82,500 naira times 7. That's 227,500 naira. This is the amount that Movan pays this driver in 2 weeks. Right? So that's how you make at least 160,000 naira every 2 weeks with your bus, your Sienna, or your minibus. That's over 300,000 naira in 1 month. So if you do the calculation, 160,000 times 2 will give you 320,000 naira every in 1 month. So because it's 2 weeks, there are 4 weeks in a month, all right? So that's over 300,000 naira in 1 month. So if you are doing 7 deliveries, you can comfortably make up to 400,000 naira every month. Now, these are not just things that I'm saying to make it feel good in this video. This is from data. We have drivers that are working with us already, and they are making this amount, these figures, right? Movam is not a new company. Omni Retail is also not a new company. These are companies that have existed in Nigeria for more than a year. Omni Retail alone has existed for over 5 years, right? So these are not new companies. Now, please note, you are not doing these deliveries, I said this earlier, outside your state. You are not even doing it statewide. You are doing it within an area that you know or an area that is close to you, all right? So in conclusion, we have people working with us who are doing very fine with this line of business. Yeah. You can do it full-time, part-time, or employ somebody to do this for you while you work at your job or your business. With this, you can comfortably make 300,000 to 400,000 every month. Even if you don't have a bus, a minibus or a Sienna, you can get one on hire purchase. All you have to do next is to take this very seriously. And within 8 months to 1 year, you can comfortably pay up the hire purchase and the business and the vehicle becomes yours. All right. So if this interests you and you like to know more, my WhatsApp link is in the description and I've also pinned it in the comment section. Reach out to me and we can talk about this. Please like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one. Thank you.